Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about anchors, okay? So what are anchors and why are they useful? Well, that's a great question because I didn't quite catch this concept for a while either. But an anchor is basically something that your mind is going to do in response to something that it sees or feels or senses, okay? So let me give you the perfect example. At least I hope it's a perfect example for you. Now, when you come across a red light when you're driving, you probably take your foot off the accelerator and then automatically start to put it on the brake and to push down that brake in response to seeing a red light. Okay, when we started driving, maybe it was a couple years ago or maybe it was a couple decades ago, there was likely somebody in the passenger seat who was reminding you, hey, Christy, there's a red light coming up. Start to brake, start to brake, start to brake. And you had to consciously start to think, okay, I gotta lift my right foot up and put it on the brake. The brake is the one on the right. Okay, I'm gonna tap down. Yes, you get a feeling for that's the brake. Sometimes you'd hit it too hard and you'd start to stop like that. But in response to that, you were conditioned in your subconscious mind, when you see a red light that's coming in your lane, you are going to start to brake, and you don't consciously have to think about that anymore. It's something in your subconscious. So that is an anchor. The red light was your anchor. So when I ask you to create an anchor around stress and anxiety, what I'm asking you to do is to create a cue for your body that it needs to shift gears and to do something else. The anchors that I like to create are things that you normally wouldn't do. So for most of us, it's taking our dominant hand and kind of just touching our fingers to our thumb until we find one that becomes and feels kind of natural. Like, okay. Oftentimes it could be our, the kind of typical, like a meditating sort of symbol, right? But that connection that's going to help root you firmly in the action that you want your body to take. So when you are starting to feel stress, anxiety, or tension come into your body, you know exactly what it feels like. It could feel like a feeling in your stomach. It could feel like a racing of your heart. It could feel like a sense of you're out of control. You can feel your shoulders come up to your ears perhaps. But when you start to even imagine having that sensation, so you can bring forward it in the past, sometimes when you felt stressed, start to calm yourself by engaging an anchor. And in your anchor, you're going to now tell yourself, either aloud or quietly, when your fingers are touched together, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. For example, that could be an anchor. Or you can say, let it go, right? That could be another anchor. You want to make it something that is specific to you, because this is going to be your personal anchor. It's not a universal anchor like a red light, but it's something that creates a change within you. And just like unconsciously taking your foot off of the accelerator and over to the brake, the more you start to use an anchor, the more your body is going to get used to just going to that state where you have, for other intents and purposes, put your foot on the brake. You're going to stop doing what you don't want to do, and you're going to start doing something that you want more of. So you're going to stop being stressed and start being more resourceful. So that's what I mean when I say setting an anchor. So setting an anchor is an important step in self-hypnosis, because as we've learned breathing and progressive relaxation, and now anchoring. When you put all this together, you can change not only reducing stress, you can change how you perceive pain, how you handle pain. You can change how you think about money, how you think about success, whether you're successful in business. You can change your self-confidence. You can change how confident you are in public speaking. You could stop clenching your jaw or clenching your teeth together. You could stop nail biting. So this is a great way to help you use the powers of your mind because your mind will know, oh yeah, I know what she wants me to do now. All right, so that's all about anchors.